Welcome back to the channel, everybody. So we have a little mini horror haul that we're going to show you guys today. One of which is a early Christmas gift, but the deal was insane. And my older brother came through with a fat W. So I gotta just say shout out to my brother, man. I love you. It was a crazy deal that we really couldn't miss. So the fact that he gifted me this, man, I'm super grateful. The other two items, I'm gonna explain a little bit where I got them and how. But man, I think this week I'm gonna finally film the whole office tour. All the little wires that you see dangling, all this stuff is gonna be way more cleaner, the lighting, everything. I'm gonna do that because I think at the end of the year, I'm actually looking to expand the back, and I think I'm gonna remove all these shelves. And let me see if I can move my OBS, my camera a little bit. Oh, no, I can't. I'm gonna make everything look way different, like with the background shelves and stuff like that. So let me get this video out first, showing you my horror tour room and like game room, and then revamp everything else by like December, January, whatever. But without further ado, let's go ahead and talk about what I've gotten. I think if you guys seen it already on Instagram, or if you've seen it in my streams, man, I'm super hyped. But let's show one of the things that I found on the Facebook market. So recently I went over to Facebook market and I seen down like a few towns away, I was like, man, like there's a Chucky doll, custom Chucky doll. It was missing a hand and it was missing one of his sneakers. And I said, but for $100, I said, I gotta get it. Like, fuck it, I gotta do it. So I reached out to the dude and he was like, yeah, man, I'm selling it for $100. It costs $2,000 on Etsy. I said, damn. So I researched Etsy. Etsy's super expensive. And he was like, it's super posable, everything good. Only problem, dude, he's missing a hand. It must have ripped off during the move, and he's missing a sneaker. So I said, okay, I just ordered a pair of buddy hands from Trick or Treat Studios, which is the middle finger, and the other one's like a regular fist. And the shoes, I have some generic Chucky shoes from one of the cheap Chucky boxes. It might look like some clown shoes, but let's go ahead and make it happen. So I'm gonna show you guys right now the Chucky doll that I got. I think it's from Child's Play 1. It looks fucking phenomenal, the condition. So I didn't mind having to replace some parts, and only $100? $100 for a life-size Chucky doll? Come on now. So for $100, this is it. Damn, his hair messed up. My bad, broski. Damn, I didn't mean to mess him up. Life-size, fully posable. And I used the bad buddy hands, which got the middle finger. I did some gluing. I did some tweaking. We got it to work. I got the fist on this one, this other hand. And I got these big ass Chucky boots, which to be honest, kind of made for a great shoe fit, because now he actually stands still when I actually like set him up on the desk. But he's fully posable, and if I'm not mistaken, where is it? And he talks. I was shocked. I said, oh shoot, this Chucky doll talks too? All right, buddy. All right. So for $100, you can't go wrong. Like, I was not about to pass up on this for $100. The face, everything, the material. I can like literally create more dirty wash on the face, or add more lighting to his face, probably repaint a little bit if I really wanted to. But no, I think I might just leave him as is. I could put the weapon on this hand, the voodoo doll, whatever. But this looks great. This is a nice life-size Chucky. The material is amazing. I think for real, for that price, you can't go wrong. Don't sleep on the Facebook market, especially if the seller is positive and if the seller's willing to drop the price a little bit, you know, if you're gonna meet them a long distance. But that dude was super cool. So he pulled up, we pulled up over like across town and got it for an easy $100. You can't really beat that. Now, the second Chucky doll I got is from a guy that I bought two Chucky dolls, actually like two, and I bought that little, I bought Glenn when he was first born, basically, from Bride of Chucky. I bought it from a gentleman called the Chucky Vault. Probably one of the only guys I trust in the market right now, other than the main stores from Mexico City, because Mexico City, they got like a bunch of different like storefronts that sell Chucky dolls for super cheap, but the shipping is super expensive. So I don't mind going out my way and spending a couple more $100, maybe $100 or $200 more to get a Chucky doll, when Chucky dolls are literally like $400 or $500 to even $1,000 when they're custom made, and the quality is fantastic. Now, shout out to the Chucky Vault. I'm gonna link his Instagram in the description. He sells Chucky dolls all the time. He's from California. He'll get it right to you within 2 to 4 days. So don't sleep on him, and for great prices. So you can let him know that 3MG Live sent you. This Chucky doll is actually from the TV series. And what's crazy is I know they got two life-size dolls coming from the TV series, I think next year. However, I don't even know how to pocket on this shit. My bad. Like, it's coming next year, but it totals out to like $900. They're super expensive, but they look fantastic too. Now the Chucky show, I'm a little bit like, eh. The first season was cool, and then it got a little bit ridiculous. It did. So I saw one of the Chucky dolls that they were like, when there was like 50 Chuckies and they had like so many different ones. I seen this one. I couldn't get it at the time. He reached out to me recently and said, yo, I got one back in stock. Sent it. One of my favorite variants of Chucky that was on that show. And he's heavy as fuck, because I think specifically this Chucky doll, because of who he is, I'm gonna just show you guys. This one is heavy. I wish all Chucky dolls was like this. It is buff Chucky with abs. I don't know if you guys can see the abs. He got motherfucking abs, yo. That shit is hilarious. He is heavy as shit. I think whoever made the doll, obviously, they made like a muscular doll. So like you could feel the muscle, whatever, on the leg and the arms and everything. He looked exactly like the buff Chucky from the show. This shit is lit. So he actually, yeah, he does got the chest muscle. He got the whole pecs going on. I think this shit was so dope. It was for a great price. Damn, bro. Like this is exciting. He's heavy. He's actually heavier than I thought. Like he's like a Trick or Treat Studios Chucky, but a little bit like maybe a little bit heavier. So I paid like $280, $285 with shipping. So I paid around there. It didn't really bother me much, only because, again, man, if I lived in Mexico City or traveled there, man, I would have gotten them cheaper. But be honest, if you go to Etsy and all these places, they're selling dolls like this for like $2,500. And I understand too. I understand the quality is nothing to play with. This is crazy. The quality is phenomenal. Nah, man, look at that. From the eyes to, I might add some more paint to the lips. I might add some more like dirt wear, whatever, skin texture wear, whatever. I might even try to like, well, no, because again, yes, he basically had abs, but he was like, you know, it's a toy, Chucky. So obviously he didn't have no crazy detail, but this was fire. I got the Hannibal Chucky doll behind me. They have the bald Chucky as well, and the old man. So I'm looking to collect all of them. But this one of my favorite ones of the pickups. I'm actually really happy that I got this one. Yes, as you can see, I have Pennywise. Bruh, I'm so hyped. Welcome to Dairy airs on Sunday. Yo, that's one of the best horror shows, prequels that I've ever seen. That's one of the best. I saw this a few years ago when it first came out, and I've wanted it ever since, man. Obviously it was just way too expensive and out of like what my price range would have been, which is funny because I got all these Chucky dolls. But just at the time, I'm like, man, should I really buy it? I normally have nothing but Michael Myers and Chucky, but I'm like, nah, man, I want to expand my collection. But my brother came through. There was a huge deal that it only came out to like $500. It was like $450. And so my brother came through and purchased this for me as an early Christmas gift. Man, I appreciate you so much, man. I love you, man. This shit is nuts. The attention to detail. Now, I'm gonna use my phone. I'm gonna record all the dolls, whatever, like up close and everything. But man, it's gonna look nice next to the Megan doll. The lighting, I gotta turn the light on, but I'm just excited. Like the detail in his face, the teeth, the lips, the outfit. Yeah, he's like a miniature version, but he's still got a good size on him. Like the life size. Well, would you consider this life size? Not really. The Megan doll, yes. But in terms of this one, still, I would call this like a mini, but this right here is crazy. It looks fantastic. I think it retails for $5.99 or $6.99, and just the taxing shipping would almost come out to like $750 to $800. It came out to like $500, bro. Man, he looks incredible. Look at the detail. The paintwork is phenomenal. I might like rehaul him a little bit later to make the reds pop on this, on the makeup, but he looks incredible. He looks spooky. The outfit, the material in the outfit look good. He's posable as well, so we're definitely gonna mess with that. The only thing I'll definitely say about Trick or Treat Studios is I wish more of their dolls were like they could stand on their own 2 feet. Obviously, it's leaning on my chair, but I kind of wish, forgive me for that lighting, I kind of wish he could like stand on his own. So I'm gonna have to get something that would allow it. This is one of my favorite pieces so far now in the office, next to my Michael Myers that's in gray. I think like they only had like about 100 or 1,000 on one of them, but this is one of my favorite pieces, man. I'm super ecstatic. I'm super hyped about this. I'm gonna make sure when I take them out the box, put the box somewhere, put it away somewhere. The back got like nice art. He's fully posable as well. This is crazy. He's fully posable. This is some scary shit to keep in the office. Now I just gotta fix up the lighting. Yeah, I got some Pokemon collectibles, so I got my office is just riddled with shit. I feel like now I need a bigger room. All right, so we still gotta clean up like the mess, the little stuff on the floor. Like I said, we almost done. I put like a little box where Pennywise is. I got like a sign that's coming that, like I just mentioned before, it's a clown sign. It's like a horror sign that says any kids, whatever, will get like kidnapped and sold to the circus, basically. It's a I forgot what the name of it is, but it's like basically relatable to Pennywise type shit. But it looks dope. Again, I gotta get better lighting, but I went to 5 and Below as well. They got a couple of cool things, man. Like again, I got the Christmas stocking of Chucky. It says Good Guys on it, so this is pretty dope because I do got a Christmas tree coming in that's basically like horror related, which I find cool. Also, they had, I thought this was pretty cool. Mad cute, yo. I ain't gonna lie, the image on the website of 5 and Below, you gotta go to 5 and Below, by the way. But 5 and Below, I thought this motherfucker was like 15 inches. I go, this dude is like tiny. So I decided not to just get one, but I got, sorry, I got two. You know, I got two of them. Plus on that side of the wall, I do got like miscellaneous stuff. You guys can probably see the Hello Kitty there, but that's pretty much a Hello Kitty popcorn bucket from Universal featuring the Chucky aesthetic. So it's like a collaboration. And then lastly, I got the Pennywise Squishmallow as well. I forgot what other horror characters they had for it, but I kind of wish they had a Michael Myers one. And honestly, I wish they had, I don't need a 20-inch Squishmallow. I could have done with like a good, like the 14-inch Squishmallows and just had them like thrown somewhere around in the setup. But these are pretty cool to have in like around the setting. As you guys can see up there, I got Pokemon Squishmallows, and downstairs, nothing but Squishmallows. And then in Wifey's room got nothing but Squishmallows. It's ridiculous, but you know, that's basically it from 5 and Below. And I got some snacks and stuff like that. But that wraps it up for the horror room tour. I was just showing you guys footage, you know, in between B-roll footage. I'm excited. These things were, some of them, like one of them were gifts. The other two were fire deals I couldn't pass up on. And I think in total, for life-size Chucky dolls, I have 12. And then for other miscellaneous dolls, like the NECA figures that are like this big, or the ones that are like 20 inches, I got a total of 24 Chucky dolls, life size and regular, and just different sizes. I think my goal for 2026 is to have about like 50. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm trying to wild out, especially God willing. Not even God willing, I like this home, but like whenever I get the chance to where I want to buy my house, I want to have a big ass horror studio, man cave or something. But we'll see what happens, man. All right, look, I love y'all. Hopefully you guys enjoy. Again, send me y'all gaming setups, all that cool stuff, all that on Discord or wherever, and I'm gonna react to them in the next video haul that we do. All right, man, I appreciate y'all. Love y'all. God bless.